Yeah.
Spend a little bit on ourselves.
Peace and power.
Got to.
Peace.
Yeah.
Love and blessings.
Love and blessings.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
We back.
Astro back. Astro back.
Yes, sir.
Astro back. Every time with this guy, man. ain't shit changed, obviously, right? Ain't shit changed. Ain't shit changed, man. What's up? It's the usual suspects, man. Astral Boyz and the thing, man. Jahari, Johnny, P, man.
We here.
Jeez,
Man,
God.
what's going on?
Where they find you at?
Right?
Hey, man.
Damn, man. Willy Wonka must take you in the basement.
It never fails. You know, you got to come in.
You know, we got to keep the energy the same, you know.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
It's always goofy. You know
How y'all boys been, man?
Been good.
Been
A
good.
lot of learning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's been a while, so we definitely got a lot to catch everybody up on.
Yeah.
Yep. It's been a great, challenging, but great couple of
Extremely
weeks.
challenging.
You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
Right. Peace
Jesus
to everybody
Christ.
out there. I know, you know, it's crazy for y'all too, man.
Hey, man, keep y'all head up.
For real.
It's a rough time right now. Keep y'all head up, man.
I know that ice storm was crazy for a lot of people. That was wild.
Crazy. That shit was
What?
fucked up, baby.
Right.
Hey. You know what I'm saying?
You know.
Shout out to Paisley in the building.
Paisley in the house, man.
You know.
Y'all know your little voice in the back. You ain't hearing things. It's my 4-year-old. She don't know what be quiet mean. No,
She looked at you like,
yeah, like whoa, like hey, dude, chill. Yeah,
oh, you want me to be
do
quiet,
like
huh?
that?
Yeah, I show you.
You
Push the
gonna do me
camera
like
over. I'll be quiet. I show you, motherfucker. Yeah, man. So what's
So
up,
loud
man?
enough?
Yeah, for real. Oh, I'm quiet now, right? Kick the mic, dog.
I swear.
Jesus Christ, I can't wait till she has an outbreak like that. It's gonna be pretty lit.
Yeah. One for the books.
One for the book. It's coming too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she already started.
Better be
acting up.
prepared for that one, you know.
Oh, she know what's up. She know what's up.
There
She
you
know
go.
what's cracking.
There you
man.
go.
She know what's cracking, man. Yeah, the ice storm's fucked.
Man, right?
That shit fucked up plans, fucked up training, fucked up work, fucked money up. Life was actually, I don't think it was that difficult, but people had it worse than me, for sure. But I think a lot of people just ain't been through shit too. A lot of complaining, man.
Yeah, it was definitely
Oh, yeah.
a time where, you know, a little bit of discipline and,
Yeah.
you know, some patience
That's
goes
it.
a long way.
Long
That's
way.
it, bro. I could have sworn. I mean, some people actually had it fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yes.
Like, we didn't
Yes.
have electricity. We didn't have water
Nope.
for us from Sunday to Sunday.
Yeah.
And I know that was crazy for us. We didn't
That
have
was
heat.
crazy.
Yeah.
You know, it was 30 degrees in the house. We were sleeping in the car for 2 nights. Then we had to go and, you know, stay with family and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
it was, I can
Yeah,
imagine if I didn't have
that-
anybody to help me.
Yeah.
Like
Like
that
some
would've-
people at the apartments, they were just stuck, man. Like trying to help with them, trying to find resources. It was crazy.
Yeah.
My dumb ass still was driving to the gym. Like in the heat of it. In the heat of it.
Committed.
I looked up the schedule. I was
yeah.
like, are they open?
Nah,
Like,
my
they
gym was
weren't.
open
They
though,
weren't.
because they got like this key entrance. So my gym was open.
That's how you know you're real, though.
Bro, I crashed twice.
Damn.
Was it worth it? In retrospect.
Was it worth it?
Nah, it wasn't. Because I didn't go twice. I pulled in, got stuck twice, and I just left.
Man.
Because getting out took so long, bro. Yeah,
Glad
'cause
you
the gym's
alright.
on like a yeah.
I know
ain't
really
good,
it's like other people, you might can drive, but most people in this region, they never experienced icy roads
Never
at that level.
experienced that, yeah.
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 That shit's fucked up.
Getting to my driveway to my parking lot, which is like not even a minute away, up a slight hill in my truck.
Taking you out?
45 minutes. I had to literally just back and forth, back and forth.
Hopefully
I
that momentum. Yeah, you gotta get that momentum. Yeah. You be going straight to like
a homie,
Nah,
man.
fuck,
People
fam.
see me, man. A homie came and got a shovel behind my truck. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
for real?
Sliding. Man, I wish I could throw the homie some bread, man. Much love to the homie. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
real nigga shit.
It was real.
I got stuck on that hill from
crazy.
off of I-35 going on to Palmer. It's that steep ass hill
Oh,
that takes you like to Mopac. It's a steep ass hill. I got stuck on that hoe. This dude from like probably Colorado or something like, hey man, so with your tires, what are you rear wheel drive? Yeah, okay. What's charging?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you need to get some momentum, man, and keep going. You got a heavy vehicle on the back. Like he was, he had like goggles and shit on. I'm like, who the fuck are you, bro?
damn! It came out of nowhere.
Mr.
Nowhere.
man.
Yeah, he pulled up, like put his flashers on. He's like, yeah, man, this is how you get up these kind of hills, man. Keep your momentum. Don't stop, man, or you're gonna slide back. But you might want to go all the way back for you. All right, man. and dip.
Yeah.
Like, I figure that shit out. I'm like, bet.
You know what was cool though?
That's what's up.
And I hope everybody took advantage of it, is the opportunity to be close to people who you might not have had the opportunity to be close with, or maybe you haven't been locked in the house like that for a while.
Yeah.
Right.
Because like a lot of really, really powerful things come out of being close.
I'm sorry, man.
Why
Why was that funny, though?
Because like you were trying to be quiet.
I knew it was gonna be. I should have just did it quick.
I know. I just
whatever.
ended up looking at his face. He was like, I was like, oh.
But yeah, it was real cool because like I know we got a chance to spend time with family, and you know we had a lot of good family bonding moments and different things like that.
Definitely,
We got to have
definitely.
conversations and see each other, and I got to spend time with my little brother. I don't get to see that often. And wide age gap.
That's what's
You know,
up.
Oh, your youngest.
Yeah,
How's Armand doing anyway?
Armand's doing good. My youngest brother though is Jabril. I got more brothers after Armand.
Yeah,
but
that's new.
I got to spend time with them. The younger ones I don't get to see too often because I'm not in the household like I used to be. But it was pretty cool getting to spend time with everybody.
Damn.
And I think
That's
it
dope.
provided a lot of like positive momentum for healing moving forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that foundation, getting close to yourself, and getting close to others that you can see in yourself, especially people who are blood relatives of you.
Yeah.
Getting this, just study yourself, and that provides a lot of healing. That's like the foundation and the root to healing is like how we talked about in the past episode about knowledge yourself.
Yeah.
Now, from that knowledge yourself, you can do a lot to like alleviate and relieve pain, stress,
I was
emotions.
depressed as fuck.
Man, because I bet a lot of people in that ice storm
Yeah.
were feeling depressed. Like the
Depressed
alcohol was flying off
As
the shelves.
Fuck, bro.
People were buying alcohol
Boy,
like
didn't
crazy.
know what to. You know what I mean? A lot of just
And it was like just stagnant.
heavy.
Yeah,
stagnant,
part of it was like
just-
because I know how hard I was working in the gym. That shit just felt like nigga, you losing right now. And then it's born like your phone's is dead.
Yeah,
Then it's like fuck,
it's
man.
awkward when you only got yourself to spend time with, but you have to. Most people
Right,
can kind of
that's it.
separate when they want to, but then when you get put in a position where you got to survive with yourself, it's like, what are you gonna do then? Like a lot of people went through a lot of different things mentally
Yes.
simply because they were locked in with themselves.
Yeah, that's what it was. But
And-
not for me. I just feel like I had to get out the house.
Oh,
I'm never in the house that much.
Yeah, yeah.
Like days in a row like that. I was like, fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dog. Niggas like living in this kind of shit. Fuck. The snow is so depressing, dog.
I've heard some
yeah,
people
yeah.
say it felt like a great vacation because they were good the whole time. The whole rest of the city shut down. Some people were chilling.
Some
Like,
people.
we had like power surges in and out.
Oh,
So
okay.
I mean, we would get power, then we wouldn't get power, then we'd come, then go. So it was like when that 15 minutes hit, it was like, fuck. Like get on your
Yeah.
phone quick or turn TV on real quick, just get a little dose,
Oh
Yeah.
man.
and get a little shot. Yeah, man, that shit was a fucking nightmare, dog. Shit's
Yeah.
better now. I know niggas. I can't wait till 90 degrees outside. When it's back to 100 degrees, this shit gonna be lit.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait to
Make
sweat.
sure it
again.
ain't humid, you know. Or none
Hey, I
of
take
that.
whatever as long as
Nah,
ain't no
but for
fucking
real, it ain't
snow,
no snow,
nigga.
though, yeah,
As long as
that's
ain't
snow.
Frosty the whole man
Yeah,
coming in,
yeah.
I'm gonna be straight with that. As long as Frosty bitch ass ain't coming through, dog.
I think it's
Hell
gonna be
no.
an interesting year as it gets warmer, especially after all the nonsense we've been through with COVID and everything else. Like it's gonna be a nice time for people, because technically now is the new year. Spring
Yeah.
is really more so the new year than January if you're gonna measure it by something that you can tangibly access.
Yeah.
Nature around you. Things are beginning right now, and if people take the opportunity to kind of be still for a little bit, I think we're in a state where we need a lot of healing, not just because we're going through a virus per se, but just in general, like mentally, in mind, body, and spirit. I think people, a lot of the times, they ignore the holy trinity of healing. It's mind, body, and spirit. You got three things that you have to keep in unison in order for everything to work efficiently. Because a lot of, like, just because you eat right don't mean your mind right. If your mind right, that'll, what I'm saying? Like, you got to put things together. You got to
Yeah.
connect.
Gotcha.
And I think now we're moving into a time that's definitely a conscious age. We're definitely shifting to purely consciousness and emotion. You can see it in the children. You can see it in like, listen to music. Music is a reflection of man in our inner self. Like if you look at the tides and the different sounds that are coming out, everything is definitely more internal, and people are reflecting, but they're not guided on the right ways and how to deal with their pains and traumas that we're going through in current American society. Because a lot of people living in conditions on a regular basis that are putting them in mind states to where they're causing further self-harm to others and themselves simply because they don't know how to process their own reality and provide healing for themselves and the people that they love around them. And hurt people. So a concentration on healing, especially now at this point in time, we can do a lot to circumvent a lot of the negativity and the tension and the stress that is built up within the past year and a half, especially.
Yeah, I feel like shit gonna get worse though before it gets better for sure. I don't see the world ever coming to everybody on. I mean, obviously, right? You just would like more people to be more insightful, with
aware of shit that's more internal.
Because you're never gonna get the whole world doing that shit, right?
Yeah, and just be more mindful of daily, consistent habits. You know what I mean? To really, really bring light and bring love more into a situation that probably you can't see none to exist. You know what I mean? Somehow, just consistently focus on that. In any discipline, anything, through music, like you were saying, conversation, shit, laughter, you know what I'm saying?
You were speaking to the whole, you feel like you were looking at it from a broad perspective in the sense of when you were saying, I feel like we ain't gonna ever be able to get everybody or the whole world. Really, when we were talking, when we trying to break down healing, it's kind of I feel like that's the way that most people feel about it, because we look at the way the masses work. And when you look at the masses, you can clearly tell that people are going through a lot and people aren't in a good place. So to expect the masses to shift, you're completely right. And that's why, when it comes to actually healing, there's a law of correspondence that's a universal law. And it's one of the laws that you really can't escape from based on our reality construction. It's as above, so below, as within, so without. So on an as within, so without level of the correspondence, things work on an individual basis. When you spark an individual for good or bad, you can do a lot to affect the mass. It takes individuals waking up. The more you can heal individuals yourself, starting first, and then starting with trying to heal people around you, you're going to have a drastic exponential effect that will make an impact on the mass. Because it's the same way things work inside your body. When you have a cancer or you develop a sickness, especially things like cancer that a lot of people suffer through, that's when individual cells, because your body is made up of multiple things. Your body isn't just one thing. It's a whole configuration of very intellectually composed parts and pieces and cells and microorganisms and bacteria and organs that are all working in unison that allow you to function. If one of those things decides to stop, or if one of those things decides to push off more positivity, you're going to feel that effect in your body. So things work in a very similar way when we look at society. When you start to develop problems,
shit.
I think I hear something.
Oh, ain't no problems no more. Shit.
What happened? What happened?
Problems.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. We'll get back to that for sure. We'll get back to that.
Develop problems, man. We know we left off at.
See, money had to just go ahead and sneak one in. Look at
y'all know the vibes, man. Y'all know the vibes, man. Y'all like money bag?
Yeah.
Nah. We do better than that. It's too loud.
You usually always put on good beats anyway.
It's been a while, man. It's been a while, you know.
DJ.
Wait, where you find this?
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
We back.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Been a while. Still in style. Swimming through the Nile. Like a crocodile.
Yeah.
Jumping out the pile. Don't you forget, little nigga, you see now. Pull up with the coke in my lap. Pull up with your hoe up in the back. Nah, I'm playing. I'm just saying when I get mad, turn Super Saiyan.
Hey.
Ooh, yeah. Jahari on the left, Johnny on the right. We gon' fly this kite.
Hey.
We gon' fly right. Blow like dynamite.
For real.
Water on the side. And you know they wanna ride. Jahari gon' kill it next. And you don't wanna plex. Hit you in your neck, steal your fucking chain. Me not go insane, blow a hole through your brain. Whoa. Jahari with the green slacks, Johnny with the shorts on, me with the little daddy's on, and I'm riding, slide, glide, dreads in my head, and I got them braided up, well plaited, and I'm kinda tatted, arms kinda inked up, and I'm kinda linked up, We back. We back, man.
Hit him with the bounce.
Wow.
Hold
Got
on.
something, man.
Who you find? Where you
Yeah,
find
man.
this guy?
Go outside. Ask him, okay? All right.
Hey.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Ooh, man. My man just spit like 2 minutes
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah, you know I'm next.
Yeah.
Please don't make me vex.
Yeah.
Something like a T-Rex.
Hey.
Stomping through the woods.
Yeah.
Man, you know I'm good.
Yeah.
Man, I rode it through the neighborhood. Keep it real.
Yeah.
Trill. Got a dollar bill.
Yeah.
Left
Hey.
to my name, but I'm about to go insane.
Yeah.
Gotta keep it right.
Yeah.
Gotta keep it tight.
Yeah.
Sitting on that thing and you know it feel nice.
Ooh.
Oh
nice.
man. Day and night on the clock. About to go and hit that rock.
Yeah.
Pass that rock.
Rock.
Hey.
That's that thing.
Bang.
Puma on my socks.
Yeah.
Dango bang.
Bang.
Hit that lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About to go to the rim.
Rim.
Look like Tim, but I ain't dunking.
Nah.
More like Shaq.
Shaq.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know I'm punking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm at the diesel, finna come down. Blow your planet up like freezer.
Oh.
You referenced earlier.
Yeah. Okay.
Come
Yeah.
down with the curlier.
Yeah.
Jerry cutting you.
Yeah.
But I got
Hey. About Jerry Cody, you nigga. Okay. All right. Nice callback. Nice callback. Nice callback.
Hey.
What you want, John? Too fast? What you want me to chill it out? Let me know something.
Hey. Yeah.
yeah.
So the homies really killed it.
Killed it. Yeah.
It's amazing, but really ain't shit. 'Cause
Nah.
They do it every day. They don't play.
Play. Ooh.
Look at the words that they go and say.
Ooh.
They rhyme. They working anyway.
Wait.
For fun
Yeah.
doing things.
Yeah.
Look at how we say.
Yeah.
Saying anything on the beat if we choose to.
Ooh.
But chill, nigga. We don't want to confuse fools.
Nah.
We don't want to go there.
Yeah.
We just check.
Yeah.
We don't really fucking care.
Nah.
But we here to heal. So we keep that trill. Keep it on the inside. Best believe it's concealed.
Yeah.
Only if you know me, then you know what it's about. Some days maybe we'll just shout it out.
Yeah.
On the web, blow up, and then bring it back to the hood. Make sure we always just stay strapped.
Strap,
With
yeah.
the knowledge though, and the fucking dough.
Go.
Man, I can go and go and go and go.
Go and go. Alright. Everybody, alright. Chill out. Y'all wild.
Welcome back.
Everybody,
You know
hey,
what I'm
good.
saying? Hey.
Good first. Alright, niggas is chilling
Way
on
to
it.
set the tone.
Yeah.
P Money, God.
Way to set the bar. Way to set the bar and go over and over and over.
I was coming in here. You came in here, but
Yeah.
I gotta catch up to them.
coming in
niggas.
hot. Watch out now.
Then I come back with fucking Coke on my shirt. Coca-Cola, by the way.
Can't even tell you good. You still
Jesus.
fresh.
Damn, man, come on.
Mm.
Y'all niggas going so crazy.
It's been a while.
What are we
Shit.
talking about?
You know.
I said it twice before we started freestyling. I forgot it though. Niggas was going too crazy.
Well, we were talking about healing and how important it is to start on an individual level
Yeah.
and to be specific, especially when it comes to profound healing that people may have only maybe read about or heard about. A lot of things are possible that people only believe exist in things that are book or story, folklore. But a lot of it has more scientific base than people give it credit for. And your due diligence as a person needs to be in connecting those dots. Why were these ancient people writing down these things, talking about it was for my betterment? But yet here I am today with the parallel of none of those people mattered. Everything's better now. So there's something's missing. But yet you see people suffering around you. So you see that there are puzzles missing
Drugs
to
ain't
the
working.
equation. First and foremost, those things are taking place and people are starting to wake up and realize it.
Drugs?
Well, that and the fact that this society isn't enough to sustain one person's happiness because people are very dependent and people use our society as a crutch for themselves. And in turn, people are very neglectful of their inner selves, which makes them very centered in their lower nature, which doesn't make you a bad person. It just puts you in a position where you're less effective in anything that you could want to be effective at.
Yeah.
And you're suffering yourself, not realizing that you're holding yourself back in areas. Because a lot of the times people might make it bigger than them.
You talking about black people? No, I'm playing. I'm not playing, dog.
Anybody struggling with
It's
this?
not racist.
Oh,
Anybody struggling with any kind of mental illness, which, as we can point out in black people, you know, our communities suffer from systematic things. We suffer from cultural things that maybe other communities, maybe similar to the Hispanic community, maybe
all
they can
melanated.
relate because we live into the same neighborhoods. But all melanated peoples really across the planet understand the degree of the mental illnesses that aren't natural to us that we're forced to live with. And there are some people who are not melanated that understand that, but those people are far and fewer in between, as we can obviously point out. So it's like within our communities, especially the black and brown communities, you know, the community of the gods of the earth, the indigenous communities, we need to take pride in this information, because this is the information that our ancestors passed down to us because they knew that this information would protect us.
Yeah.
But it can't protect you if you don't understand the science in which the protection can take place. You know what I'm saying?
So on all levels, we just really gotta tap in and tune in. You know what I mean? And it sounds like what you pretty much saying is level up too. Like our phones can't be the only ones doing the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we do
facts.
too. Like we definitely gotta do some research, due diligence, definitely, and shit. Take it back even to the herbs and stuff. Like I was just talking to my grandmother and my mother about the herbs and the things that they used to rely on and never get sick working in the fields and stuff. 16, 18 kids, you know what I mean? They had to rely on those things from the earth, you know what I mean? That really worked back then and can definitely work now, you know what I mean? We just gotta, you know, do research and bring it back and understand the importance on why. At least to have both options, maybe not necessarily rely on just
Yeah, and it really doesn't matter what religious perspective you're coming from, what spiritual walk of life, whether you atheist, whether you theist, whether you deist, whatever you trying to claim or whatever perspective you're coming from.
Theist?
Yeah, you believe in a higher power, but you may not be specific. But you may focus on higher powers a lot. But, because that's like theology, you know what I'm saying?
Didn't know that. I guess I'm
So like,
theist.
well, then you have some people who are agnostic, which, you know, are a little bit more like, I'm in between, I'm just looking
I'm
for,
stay there, yeah.
you know, and it's about just measuring the fact that these things are in accordance through all cultures, and they've been consistent throughout all time to this point, and it's been helpful, and this information has been reliable.
Are you virtual teaching?
I'm virtually teaching and in-person teaching. We're doing both at the same time.
Oh,
Hey,
damn.
zooming on his face. No, I'm playing. Like, zooming on his face for what? Dang, that's dope, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucking bananas in pajamas.
You a great teacher, bro.
Bro, he is teaching us all the time, right? Every time you start talking, bro.
Definitely.
Fucking, feel like I didn't get a book out. You should have a chalkboard behind you.
We gonna get there.
Man, it's all out of love though, because really, it's all about sharing. Like when you know something and you really feel that truth resonance, you have to share it, because that can lead to somebody else helping themselves or somebody else they love.
Yeah.
And like, I want people to pay attention to chakras, vibrations, frequency,
Energy points in your body.
energy points in your body.
Pretty much what that is. Yes. Mindfulness. You know, just affirmations. If anything, you know, more positive and self empowerment with your words. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
Energy points are crazy, bro. I was getting like a readjustment.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
My old football coach, Mark, he was like, this activates your glutes. He like pushed on my like jaw or some shit. It was the weirdest shit I ever seen.
Oh, shit.
But it worked though.
Damn.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, this goes.
Somewhere in the
Yeah,
jaw.
I forgot where it was. It was like over here somewhere. But he's like, it's gonna activate your glutes. What the fuck?
It's all
How,
connected. You know
Yeah, he was
what I
like,
mean?
he's like, yeah, the nerve here is connected to your ass.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that like there are certain things that
Was I
you may be feeling as
Nah, man. Sorry.
there are certain things that you may be feeling
Bad
as
joke.
like emotional.
But then we make a deal at the beginning of the podcast, though. Baby,
You know?
read those books and chill.
How much
okay?
ice cream?
Yeah,
you
man.
doing right
That shit going down the drain right now, G. Sorry, my bad, man.
Nah, you good.
No, you good. Yeah.
God.
But there are a lot of things that can manifest on the physical level that are strictly due to energy point blockages that also can manifest on the mental level. So you may be feeling depressions, anxieties, certain illnesses, diseases, and this could be due to blockages and closures and energy points in your body. And if you aren't aware of these energy points, it's kind of like you kind of just rolling the dice every day you wake up, you know, by chance.
Yeah.
And you can get it by like that, but if you're aware of it, you're much more powerful because knowledge is power.
Right.
You need to know in order to utilize properly. You know, once you start becoming aware that there are points in your body that you can tap into to make your life better, why would you not tap into that? Because one can obviously tell that things are past what they can see in the third dimension.
What?
So as we navigate in this life,
What? This nigga dropped
you
bars.
see and feel things that
No beat.
aren't necessarily tangible on a third dimensional level, like emotion, like spiritual experiences, which is why it takes an experience to know truth. And usually people who have similar experiences, they lock eyes and they're like, oh, you know too.
You have a kid, bro. He gonna get fed so much information. Kid gonna be special, bro. My bad, bro.
One day.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You know,
yeah. You
I see it
Hopefully
happening.
sooner rather than later.
Out of both of
Yeah.
y'all, I see Jahari having his kid first. It's like not, no bad way.
I mean, no.
I just see you having a kid first.
It would make sense. I could see that.
On like neither one of y'all trying, but just by like circumstance, I see it happening to you first for some reason.
I mean,
He would probably say me.
Nah, then you next, nigga. That don't mean you not gonna
Real
have one.
close,
You don't
close
just
next. Yeah,
sooner,
yeah,
I
hold
feel
on.
like like
As soon as
dick.
you finna,
y'all niggas might have drop at the same time. I don't know shit.
you didn't lap this.
you might.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Now I gotta wish it on y'all, G. I'm done. I'm out the game.
Hey, but
you
you're in a
out?
beautiful
Yeah, I'm
position, though. You got multiple bodies that you're impacting in such a profound way.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
for real.
with
I
all
think about
this
that shit, that I was like, man, you die right now. It's gonna suck, but you did something.
think about the fact that we
You made-
talking about healing right now,
Yeah.
and you have the opportunity to put somebody in a position not to have to heal as much as the people that we've come to experience, even in ourselves. Like, the fact that you have somebody who's at a pure state and willing to take whatever you say to heart. You could tell them
Yeah.
that there's a fat white man that come down the chimney,
Oh yeah, we squashed that.
all of that,
And they
gonna
fucking hard, nigga.
and
Be
they gonna-
saying that
Hey,
shit. Fuck all that.
You
and
know
they gonna
that?
take it
Yeah,
and they gonna
straight
believe
up.
it and they gonna run with it. Imagine
Oh,
if
yeah.
you tell them something that's actually applicable to their reality and then manifesting their God
Yeah,
ability
yeah,
in the right here and not waiting for a destination.
yeah.
The fact that you living in it, you walking in your knowledge.
But as a parent, it's like you versus the world, right?
The world.
because they
Yeah.
consume so much through
Consistently too.
screens, bro, or like even not screens, just the kids they be around. It's
And
like
that
kids
too.
are different
You
now.
know, but as a teacher, I'm not a parent, but I've been blessed to be around hundreds of kids
Yeah.
for years now. You got to put your foot down. Don't be afraid of the world because it's not worth it.
Yeah.
If you let the world, if you let the
World raise
world
you.
raise your child, it definitely will. I done seen people like people's children come to school and they are night and day from when they're at home. And if you think otherwise, you need to have a firm.
knowing what's up.
You need to have a
top.
firm,
Yeah.
conscious, element in your child's life, not just discipline and an authoritarian element.
Yeah,
Because that creates a separation. You need to have an actual conscious bond, like we are sentient beings
Yeah.
of the same flesh.
What you say
This
matters.
matters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything
Yeah,
matters. Yeah.
Damn.
When you go
Like a
interact with
strong
others.
intention. Definitely.
She saw we leaving yet. Baby, just chill out. Read the book some more.
We almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, man. Yeah, raising kids is a whole nother challenge, though, for sure. When y'all ready, bro. Well, nobody's really ever ready.
Yeah.
though.
That's what I hear.
Niggas be like,
you know what I
I
mean?
saved up, I'm ready to have a kid. You not, bro. You not. You got all the money in the world, nigga. If you plan on being in your, like raising your kid, you not ready. I mean, that's good though. You should. I don't expect nobody to ever be just have it down. That shit get crazy.
I bet.
Especially when you find like the first time your girl leave you alone with the baby. Like you holding,
Yeah, that's.
that. I mean, they, nigga.
I don't want to do nothing else.
Yeah, I don't want to move on. I don't want to head
I
to
just
like.
wanna lay here.
Can I
Yeah.
ask you a question
What?
involving healing? As a father, because we know the mother carries the baby in the womb and they have a special physical, spiritual, it's fully connected, mind, body, and spirit with the baby.
Yeah.
As a father, how could you describe your connection from the womb to now, and how did it affect positive growth in your life? What was your healing process? Because would you say that the reality of the matter taking place before your eyes caused an internal shift that puts you in a certain place.
Yeah. If I advise every dude to watch that shit go down, bro. You gonna look at your girl different. You treat her different. Your wife, your girlfriend, wherever she is to you. Like, she not gonna just be just your girl no more. You know what I'm saying? She pushed your kid out, you know. I mean, successfully. You know, she went through the labor part and did that. So that shit's like, you know, commemorable. Like, you know, you really did that shit. Like, you know, you got that. That's on you.
Yeah.
But it's like once the kid comes out, depending on what kind of father you, I play too much. I'm a child, so automatically, like, it's like, you know, you start just pushing yourself onto the kid.
Yeah.
Especially if they look exactly like you. Right. It's like you looking at yourself, man. You just feel, everything you do is not. It's too risky now. Like when I met when I took in the first two, right? It was already. I was like, all right, shit. I can't just quit jobs no more. I can't just be without no job. I can't just not make money no more.
Yeah.
I can't just chill and kick it because I got people to take care of. Then newborn, because when I met them, they was like toddlers, but newborn, that shit's a whole nother level because they're on your mind all the time. So everything you do has repercussions now. You know, you can't do nothing dumb. That's why I really quit football, because I was like, damn, I'm limping and shit. I don't want to be raggedy by the time she get fucking, you know. Yeah. Dad's gonna play catch though. Both two torn ACLs, nigga, fucking back crack and shit, dog. Yeah, make you want to take care of yourself, man. Or even not like just in the gym, but more like, you know, you wanna be smart to be able to answer questions for them, because you want to be a, hey, Dad, how does this work? Go watch YouTube. Yeah, you want to be that nigga, man.
I don't.
Yeah, dog. But yeah, you change whole 360 for most people. We all know guys that don't change.
Yeah.
It really depends on who you are, where your heart is.
At the time.
Yeah, what kind of heart you got, man? Because some niggas could push kids out and never see them again.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother savage. I don't know how that works.
That's it, right?
Yeah, like you didn't connect somewhere.
You know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, we talking about, that's a savage. He didn't connect. So most likely he's lower natured and he has a blockage in his heart chakra.
And that lower.
Yeah. And then also go up a lot of black people and people in lower income communities, period, who suffer from family, you know, structure issues, to where we might not have two parents or any parents, or maybe only see grandparents. You know, a lot of us have throat chakra issues in terms of expressing ourselves, and oftentimes we're shunned for expressing ourselves, especially if when we express ourselves, it involves admitting that we aren't at our best at the time, or we, you know, are feeling mentally not in the right place, or, you know, we really need to talk about something that, you know, I've been having single tears drop out my eye in the car by myself for so long, and I don't know, like, those are issues in multiple areas that can be helped, healed, and opened to where you won't feel the anxiety that you feel, even from the society pressure. People need to know that there's salvation in their breath, literally. Like, the fact that they're breathing is a major scientific PowerPoint, because your breath involves something that is known as prana. And prana is the science of God existing within the breath, and why the breath of life is something that's consistent in every scripture across culture. And breath is important because it is the mediator. It's the thing in between this and that. Because when you stop, you know, that's your signal that you no longer, like, your breath is everything. That's why everybody focuses on your last dying breath. What are you talking? What are you doing with your, like, as long as you're breathing, you have hope. And you have hope within yourself, because your body is the temple of God. And what is the science of that? And how does that science help you gain power in your reality to where you don't have to suffer? Yeah. And that's kind of like what we're talking about when we talk about the nature of healing and understanding things that are deeper than your physical traits, such as chakras, because chakras actually link up to specific mental illnesses and actually your physical organs. If you have something wrong with a kidney or something like that, if you have something wrong with your heart, if you have something wrong with your thyroid, there's a chakra that is linked to that, that you can help yourself with too. Healing doesn't always come through the form of traditional Western medicine. There are multiple ways to heal yourself, but you have to be open and awakened to it, because all the tools are already there. A lot of people talk about finding themselves, but it's really more so of an awakening of self more so than reaching and looking and searching and going on. You know, you may go on an internal journey, a trip that takes you from point A to B, but as you grow within it, you'll quickly start to realize, oh, this has always been there, and I'm realizing it. I'm having revelations and realizations, you know what I'm saying, more so than anything.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of healing that comes through that process, especially if you're alone and you catch yourself in those situations where you feel like your culture may not support you speaking out, or your neighborhood, or your school. Like, people are in those situations. Kids cut themselves. A lot of kids that, you know, that is a major factor in their life, not having the ability to express themselves properly and let people know how they really are feeling on the inside.
Say cut themselves.
Yeah, like
I never understood cutting yourself. I mean, not like saying
It's
you
all-
can't
it's
do
a
it, but
form
I'm
of
sure.
expression.
Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
like it releases something.
Yeah, it's definitely something that's a negative way to express
Should I
yourself.
try it? Oh, okay. Should I give it a go? Or nah, all right, man. Yeah.
we need to really express ourselves or find a better way to, you know. I mean, it's in our upbringing, you know what I mean, it wasn't really never talk about it, especially amongst the males, you know. That was a lot of that shit you had to kind of keep in. You know what I'm saying? You don't.
Yeah, you don't.
you
No
know what I'm
affection,
saying?
man. Chill out. Shut up, man.
Like, what the fuck are you? Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
bro. I feel like
So
men
it's
now.
just-
I feel like men now are getting way more comfortable being affectionate and saying that they need affection. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
it's okay now, bro. Like, you want to hug? Nigga?
But you see, now that people are expressing all that, now we need to know what to do with the energy.
Right.
And how do you express it? And so now we're getting more comfortable expressing ourselves, and you can see that everybody's super expressive right now.
Very
super expressive.
feminine expressions. Yeah. Like,
And it's like, now what do we do with that energy? How do we compose it? How can we make it productive? You know what I'm saying?
I think people need to learn how to take it too. Like, a lot of it's awkward. It's awkward. Like somebody opening up to you, you just chilling. Like, some dudes don't know how to handle that shit.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
friends now. They don't know, like, if a nigga start crying next to them, they like,
It's gonna be an awkward car ride.
bro, you alright, dog?
You need me to drop you off?
Yeah, for real. Hey, man, I'm gonna take you home. Yeah, like, you wanna get the fuck out of my car, nigga? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I can't deal with that shit. That shit.
Come on, man. Y'all knew what was coming, man. How we gonna do it this time, man? What y'all on?
How would you feel it?
Y'all like this?
It's real fresh on
Alright.
the beat.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I guess it's alright.
Ooh,
Let me
okay.
see ooh, hold on. Let me see with the mic.
Yeah.
Let me get back a little bit.
Yeah.
Spit up a little bit.
Yeah.
Chill. Sip up a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
On the Coca-Cola.
Coco.
On some roller.
Ooh.
Put a. I didn't want to say that.
Yeah.
So I chill. just chill.
Yeah.
Beats a little fast, but still, I'm on the beat.
It's pretty fast.
I ain't even tripping though. Yeah, you jamming it though.
Yeah. Hey.
Having fun, let me just go ahead, let me just get in the mode.
Yeah.
Feel it from the soul. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't let it go.
Nah.
512,
Yeah.
Astral Boyz, you know how I go.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Okay.
Man.
Okay. Yeah. He know what he doing. You want this one or you want no?
Let's switch it up.
Let's just go do NBA time.
Yeah.
Hey, you brave for that one. Good shit,
Hey.
though. You found it.
That's
That's why I said it's kind of fast, huh? He was like, nah, it's cool.
It was the first outlet. Fuck it.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I can change it. Yeah, well, you killed it though. You got on it.
Appreciate, you know, I'm trying. I'm expressing myself.
Hey.
Yeah. Relax.
Yeah.
This kid.
Almost there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's another
Yeah.
one. Damn.
Yo, so these.
Astral Boyz riding in the Cadillac. Yeah, we back.
Okay.
Finna come down. Get it. About to get it. Life at Pat. Finna come through. Know how we do.
Hey.
Finna come down. And I got the do-rags like I can't fit one.
Ooh.
Since 91.
Yeah.
Ain't cut my hair.
Yeah.
Since 99.
Hey.
What the?
Yeah.
Finna come down.
Yeah.
Got them big wheels popping.
Hey.
Ooh.
Elbows out the side.
Yeah.
This is all in my mind.
Yeah.
I ain't never had a Cadillac. I'ma get one though.
Yep.
You already know.
Already. Yeah.
And that's for sure.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's a little pimp.
Nah, yeah, he jumped on that hole. Heavy as hell.
I was was feeling.
That was a real consistent beat.
Yeah, I know that shit was. I was like, but I picked the money bag like shuffle. It was my bad, man.
Oh, no,
Nah,
that was good.
it's
Good.
fun
Good.
shit.
Yeah.
That shit.
I don't know. Let me see. I fucking hate this.
Turn up, P.
Hey.
Yeah, playing the piano. Yeah, singing falsetto. Yeah, like
Okay.
Jared Leto. Yeah,
Yeah.
but he is blind and blue-eyed. Not me. I'm black as hell. Melatonin in my feet.
Hey.
Melatonin in the street. When I spill, you know the deal. Eating deals with the don't pause me. I'm ballsy. Singing the blues like Halsey. I can't move cerebral palsy. Hard word to say in a freestyle, but I'm still in the meanwhile. Yeah.
Okay.
Black Crocs on my feet.
Yeah.
She gon' go eat barbecue and order the meat.
Yeah.
Order the feet. Run in the street.
Yeah.
Look both ways. Lost in the days. My baby dancing to my freestyle, so I'm lit. Yeah.
Hey.
I got an SRT now and then got the body kit.
Yeah.
I don't talk shit, but I spit.
For
And I
real.
rub it. Well, I'm gonna say something crazy for my daughter. We live, man.
Turn up, though.
Hey,
Man, you dance to the fucking beat shit. What you doing?
Yeah, hold on. Okay,
man.
feeling it.
All right,
That's
man.
what I'm talking, man. Already.
All right, guys. Good job.
Yeah.
Hey, we doing all right.
Alright, you know,
Doing all right, man. We doing all right.
Yeah.
Shaking the rust off.
We doing all right. Depression, man. I think kids are really depressed now because I think we talked about social media before, man. I feel like for us to heal, or for the generation after us to heal, and the generation after that, and after that, social media, man. That shit's fucking. I always bring it up because that's literally the only thing I see fucking with kids, right? Because it gets them set in the mindset that they're supposed to be doing something that they're not. I think, like, and it's cap. A lot of social media is not real. Like kids posting these cars and houses or spring break, and like kids that like have kind of like a sedentary life feel like, oh, I'm a loser because I'm not doing that. I'm not out here wilding out doing pranks and YouTube. Like, nah, that's just not your lane.
Opening up toys.
Yeah, if you really wanted to do that, I mean, you would do it. Don't feel like you should be doing it because they doing it or they making a lifestyle out of it. Like, nah, that's not your path.
Right.
Your destiny's somewhere else. Like, I try to tell that to like my daughter, like, yo, chill out, man. You young still. I don't think you realize how much life you have left.
Yeah.
Your life hasn't even started yet. You ain't seen shit.
They've been accelerated so much because of the information age.
But
Yeah.
dude.
By the time they're in middle school, they're going through thoughts and emotions that some people maybe did never get to till they were 30 something, maybe.
Yeah, bro. My nephew said some deep shit the other day. He said, oh, this will cleanse my dark, deprived soul. I'm like, hey, man, you're 10. Chill, bro.
Yeah.
Chill out. You're 10, bro. You don't even know what you're talking about. He started laughing. I was like, don't be just saying shit like that. I thought you was for real, man. What's up with you?
But also, like, the information that's put out, especially in the music nowadays, is so much more intense and, like, you know,
yeah. Everybody depressed. It's depressed music, bro.
It's the trend to be
be
almost
sad.
in a state of illness.
Yeah.
And that's the sad part to me because
Hard on ice, my heart on ice.
But a lot of these people are adults. Like, that's the crazy part. Like, a lot of these people who are making this music,
Oh yeah.
they're
dude.
making this music from the perspective of an adult. And the main consumers and the people who are getting these views on YouTube, these are middle school, high school children. You might catch a few college people, but nobody else really has the time to sit there like that. How many computer labs do you think are in middle schools and high schools across America watching these music videos? This is what a music. This is
They
what
let
a
them do that in computer labs?
No, but
Yeah.
Teacher
no.
Well, I'm gonna write me a referral.
That's what's gonna happen though.
Say that.
Like, there's gonna be constant tabs you opening and closing, talking about.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
You can't do that right now.
Yeah, as soon as you go to your desk, look. Fuck this nigga, man.
That's exactly what happened.
Fuck Mr. Templin, man. Fuck
Know how
Mr.
to
T.
get around
That
that
nigga
shit.
think he know everything. I
Do
show
my
him-
work.
I show him healing, nigga. Yeah. Watch the fucking little Uzi videos. Yeah, for real.
I got the strap. on
Yeah.
my lap. I'm about to go get a Mac. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It ain't no cap. I'm
Bro.
talking about. I done seen little.
Bro, if you read kids,
Everybody
kids
did that.
captions, I'm like, bro, where these captions coming from?
I'm like getting it.
Been alone my whole life, but I guess I'm
Golly,
gonna
man.
come,
What's
go out the
going
mud. But shut the hey, man.
You know the craziest
Wow.
thing is like you be hearing kids tell like their version of like their little prison stories, like their toughness, based on what they put out. I just be sitting there. Sometimes I just be listening. Sometimes I be like, wow. That's how you feel, fam?
I'm like,
Bro,
oh,
you reach for
really?
that. Yeah, you reach.
Oh, really?
Like, and then
Bro.
sometimes I can't help myself, but you got to step in and be like, nah, you know what? That's a violation.
Yeah.
You're wrong because I do that all the time. Like, I'll be here and talking, like, having prep, like, look, hold on. I can't let y'all continue today feeling like this way.
Yeah.
Like, you can't
Let me
believe
show.
that.
Let me show you something.
You know, this is, you
Keep
know,
looking
What?
out for him, man. For
You
real.
drink all that?
Gotta look
What
out
the
for the youngins.
Fuck.
I mean, more garden. You know,
Yeah.
and more water.
because I feel like with all this information that people are getting at younger ages, then it puts more of a responsibility on the adults to speak more realness to younger people because they're hearing words and concepts that they might not be able to fathom at the age or the level that they at currently in life.
Yeah, yeah.
And they might need help understanding these things and concepts that they're hearing adults push out
Yeah.
like it's nothing.
So and we should at least know the somewhat fundamentals or basic techniques, or you know what I mean, the history on us to at least start there. We don't have to be completely. I mean, that would be dope. You know, stay with the research and keep doing the work. But I mean, at least know, you know, for sure what the body needs. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? What type of mental energy is positive, is negative.
I'm trying to be super strong
Like-
on that this year, like protecting my mental energy. Like,
For
I don't-
real, like.
Like we getting older, bro. It's time to like really chase the things, do the things you want to do. Try to at least tempt the dreams that you have,
Right.
because life goes on. Like, bro, you getting older and older.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like it's a race against time, but do it while you still in your like prime. Or you're healthy right now.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
you know, okay, so check it. 93%
Yeah.
Oh,
of the human body is made of star components, which is something that a lot of scientists talk
I've heard
about a
that
lot.
for, like,
This
particles.
is something that scientists will openly say.
yep.
So you can look at it as an admission. That's how I look at it. You know, so with them saying that much, there's something that, you know, the spiritual people say a lot. The other 7% is earth, okay? So inside stars, the burning substance, the black primordial substance inside of stars that we look up and catch
Black primordial. You just had that on your like. Your
is,
brain just rattled
you know,
that off.
that's carbon.
He ain't stuttering nothing.
That's carbon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like that carbon substance is linked back to our third dimensional understanding and why this is a carbon existence, carbon based existence. So within that, with that being said, the earth itself is carbon based, or it's a key component to the earth. And the earth itself is recognized as a dead star. Our job is to become a complete body of light, a light being. Activate that 7% of earth and reignite that flame to become a complete body of light,
That's
a
it.
fully activated star.
Mm.
And now, understand and overstand the science and what I'm saying when I say become a
Overstand.
complete body of light.
Understand. Okay, overstand. Like it's no a lot of it.
Overstand means to not only stand under it, because also when you stand under something, it's above you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're paying attention to the structure of the word understand. You would rather overstand
The
or be at
basis of it.
something.
Yeah, you want.
You know,
Yeah. Okay.
you want to be
okay.
able to stand above it and say, "Oh, I understand this. I see it.
Oh, like master it.
It stands under me." Like you master in the waters of that particular. Like walking on water is mastering consciousness. So, in terms of walking on waters and mastering the waters and mastering the depths and not sinking and drowning, the ability to walk on water. Imagine if you saw somebody who didn't sink in the human illnesses, you would say that person's amazing. That's walking on water. You know what I'm saying? That's
That buff guy. That buff guy, y'all.
Hey.
That buff guy, y'all be talking about.
Oh,
That nigga that's clearly
hey,
on
that
steroids.
He got an alien living in his head.
no.
Yeah, he got
Hey, that
something in his
man.
head. Testosterone, goddamn.
Oh man, I wish I knew his name.
That's what he
off the top of my
got.
head.
He got trained
Little
testosterone.
alien named testosterone.
Yeah, let's call it that. It's a needle.
Hey, he was on another level of just
Of what, bro?
Existence. bro.
Yeah,
So, you know
yeah,
what I mean?
for sure.
Like,
His testosterone.
I'm not saying we got to end up like that.
You will if you put a pin in your butt and shoot up. This nigga, I couldn't believe that nigga, man. Sitting there jacked like that. Oh, all I do is drink air. Alright, nigga. Sure, man. Sure, bro. I just eat peas and drink water. Nigga,
But one meal a day.
bro, thick too. Not even like just rip. Like Jahari rip.
Yeah.
The Jamaicans and the islands, they're rip and they're way more conscious than that nigga. But he round 3D. Nah, baby.
I've seen people 3D in round 2 though.
On the island, right?
shit.
But like,
But they
don't
eat, but they eat all their natural shit. They
But
probably
he
kill
eat
their
his
animals.
same natural stuff.
Fuck
though.
that. That nigga deadlift in the gym, in the commercial gym. Fuck out of here, man.
People in the islands. If you took somebody from the islands to a commercial gym,
He wouldn't be strong,
That's
but he would be awkward.
they would be able to. If you taught them proper technique,
yeah,
they
sure,
would be
fine,
able
maybe.
to do just as much as somebody who is strong. With because
Yeah,
strong, you're
because
strong.
they're strong from head to foot.
Yeah, like
it's
you
like
got
balance.
things.
Yeah,
The little muscles are
but
strong.
the nigga you showed me, not an eight
That's a-
pack. In a
nigga,
thick eight
who
pack,
the-
like it's bolted up. Come on, bro. I'm at the gym all the time. I'm around niggas that
Yeah,
take straight steroids. They look exactly like that nigga.
I mean, hey,
He's the only guy I ever seen naturally look like that. Ever in forever. I seen a lot of niggas, man.
there's some pretty
You
crazy
have-
looking natural
you
people.
been in that.
Yeah,
you know
but-
what I'm saying you seen.
But are they natural?
I
We
would say
can't
so.
re-
You right.
If we don't-
Some dudes are just genetically like Donovan Harris, rip, William Parr, natural.
Oh.
But you remember William Parr? He was ripped, but it wasn't like he was ripped, but he's like African ripped. It wasn't like this nigga got like boulders everywhere. That's crazy, bro. I mean, but
But
you
he
know,
had no body fat.
none.
That man was just.
Yeah. I just eat the skins up and
But I think it's the way he talked that made it work.
his voice, that dickhead.
Hey,
Then his
nah,
ass,
nigga.
he's an asshole because he put the voice on, bro. He probably talk like, "Oh yeah, man, regular as fuck."
When the
yeah.
camera turned off,
Yeah.
yeah, that was crazy, bro.
Yeah, bananas, man. My voice hurts from doing that dumbass robot voice, but hey, I just don't understand.
I woke up at the
Yeah, bro.
morning and I
deadlift 777 pounds
With my mind.
Yeah, with my without touching it one time. Fuck out of here, man. And y'all niggas like, this is y'all showing me the video. Look, see. I'm like, y'all niggas too smart for this shit, bro. Hey, y'all fuck y'all.
all I'm
man.
saying is,
Hey, what, man?
there's people who have existed in remote regions of the world that have done crazy things.
Oh yeah,
that are
man.
documented as doing these crazy things that maybe somebody would hear and say, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
there's like strongman stories from like
it happens.
1700s, bro.
But those
Niggas
guys
monsters.
existed.
Yeah.
So like that's the, but also like a lot of the
They were, like,
stuff we talking about
big,
time
like,
periods.
fat, yeah.
Like when you used to live in
Yeah.
times previous, your standard was like, okay, the human imagination is your standard. That's why they say your imagination is more important than your IQ. So the level at
I'm a
which
genius, then.
you can comprehend
real.
imaginary imagery is the level at which you can perform physically. If you can see it and understand it and comprehend it in your mind, then it is possible for you. Just because something doesn't comprehend and vibrate at your level, it's crazy because people will look at
Spit
other
all
people
over
do
the mic.
something, or they'll hear other people in other cultures who
I
tap
agree.
into certain things.
That's crazy.
And
Yeah.
they'll say, like for example, in the West, they say you can't go a few days without water and food.
Shit.
I done seen people and know of people
Monks-
and myself. have-
Monks be on that shit tough.
That's just not true at all. You know, and like I've seen people on camera, on cable, with their lab gear on, name tag.
Yeah.
It's not possible to.
For me to do it. That's what you should be saying.
That's-
can't-
yeah, like,
you should
I
be
could
saying-
never do that.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool.
It's-
Keep it like
yeah.
that then.
You know what?
Be
I
straight
agree
up.
with all that. But this nigga,
Have you seen him?
fuck him. That nigga y'all had on the screen. Gotta be
Oh my, hey man, it was a potential way of being.
yeah. Sure,
Not
man.
saying that exact way, but
If y'all did what he did, y'all definitely can get on that too.
I will not.
Yeah, for real. I never taken steroids except all the time.
I'm natural.
Yeah, you natural, all right. I got y'all, man. We gotta go out with something cold. What y'all? Give me a suggestion. What y'all want? Like an old school grimy? What
And then
y'all
we
want?
just flow.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
take
What y'all
turns.
wanna? What y'all wanna? What y'all want? West Side Gun?
Old school
What y'all want?
grimy,
What y'all
old
want,
school
man?
grimy. One time.
Like Griselda-ish. Let me see.
What
baby?
So,
Give me a hug then.
oh. Daddy life.
Yeah,
years
man.
to shed
You
his
know,
screen
can't shake 'em.
King, man.
Telling you for your own good
It's a good thing to see, man. Good thing to see.
Oh,
You want to go out of your way again.
I'm gonna spill the cokey. Don't spill the coke. Don't spill the fucking coke, man.
Hey, don't copyright us, man.
Yeah, I'm copyright.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
We're just trying to, you know.
Pyrex Whipper, man. Come on. I know what it is.
Yep.
You knew what it was when we bust in. You knew what it was when I pulled out the Western. I got the Glock on me and it's hot now like a hot pocket.
Yeah.
I guess it was hot. It's like the rocket when you sock it. Boom, bam, made you in the jam. Oh shit, sliced you up, turned you into ham.
Hey.
Ooh, I need the sound effects. Bam, zoom, wow. I'm on your head now. Boom, bow. Whoa, Jahari, blow him away. Blow him away. I found it safe. Where we gonna go? I don't know. Hit the back door. We finna come through.
Hey.
We got the Lambo. We finna skirt. I'm about to go. My nigga named Bert. He got the flow. We finna go. Oh man. I'm about to turn the corner. It's 7-Eleven. I found the Reverend. He got the Bible stashed in the back. It's on the dash. But I ain't cooking crack. I'm cooking up that good gospel. And I ain't gonna bring it back. Oh man. We sitting back in the lack. Sitting back easy. Palms looking real greasy. From counting the cheesy. Oh man. Feeling sleazy. I might wipe my nose. Here it goes. Shalom. It's the peace to the dome. I might put on a kufi if I can fit one. Oh man, son. Yeah, son. Pass it to the left. It's my man Johnny and he got the gun.
Yeah, and you know I had to hit him.
Okay.
They looking at me, Pierre looking like, nigga, you better get him.
Nigga.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Well, at least you better stick him.
Yeah.
And let's get moving, cause best believe they can't get him. In the, what are we in? The SRT.
SRT.
We gotta hit it quick, B. Can't hit 50C, cause they here in the back. Trying to catch us and make sure we slack. We don't. We always strapped to the back. Yeah. Best believe he's still here. No fear. With my hood up in the air.
He be on some Herbo shit. Put it up. He be on some Herbo shit.
Astral Boyz, you know what I'm saying?
Astral.
Shout out to the Lamb too, you know.
Hey man, we all in this bitch.
Yo.
Man, that's crazy.
We gonna keep it going.
That was,
That was
how we
crazy.
gotta-
It was.
Man.
okay.
Okay.
Ooh, the sun's out.
We shining.
Ooh, the sun's out.
Shining.
Yeah. Listen. Rubber ducky robe on me. Feeling fresh now.
Yeah.
I got the hair up on my chest. Wow.
Yeah.
Taco meat and I let it cook. I take a bath. Your girl read me a book.
Yeah.
I like to stutter when I'm linked out. She said, damn, daddy, you got pills in your pocket. Can I get a bean out? Whoa.
Hey.
I don't do drugs, baby. Those vitamins, baby, you might want to try one. I'm just like a shotgun.
Yeah.
Shaolin, when I pull out the blade.
Okay.
I'm precise like when I pull out the fade.
Yeah.
And I like to escalate when I raid.
Yeah.
Boom, bow. I'm back with the sound effects. Ooh, wow. Woo. My nigga Jahari gonna tell you a story, and it's gonna be dark, so you better put the kids up after dark.
Yeah.
We on, and I'm hard, like bark on a shark.
Yeah.
And I'm on like prongs on the bar when I start.
Yeah.
Wait, Jahari, what do you think?
Hey, he said he precise with the blade. Call me Wesley Snipes. When I come through, I'm a slave. Ooh. Vampires splitting their head open, fitting to come down. Here's a dead token. Ooh. Come see me, I might stick it in your machine.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I might get some stuffed animals out. You boys looking real soft. You're about to pull the animals out. But I'm a vegan, so I can't eat yogurt like that.
Okay.
I'm finna come up, I'm next to bat. I'm about to hit a home run. Where your homies at? They started to run home. Get it? I had to hit a home run. I had to bring it back. The bar went over my head. I hit it like a slingshot. Finna come down like a robot. Call me mister, cause I'm a hacker. I ain't never been a slacker.
Never.
Catch me with the all green slacks. Finna come down like I was at church in the back. Playing with my action figures as they was preaching the sermon. Finna come down speaking the German. Hey, okay. Catch me with the Dirk Nowitzki about to fade away. Finna come down early. You miss me, boy. I'm here to stay. Okay. Astral Boyz is back. Fan the flames.
Get it out the crack. Right on beat, dog. Hey, John, I got you. Right on beat.
Shit, man, we could leave it like that. It don't matter. Golly. Wow. What time is it? What's good?
8:02, but
We got time. We got. You want to get one more
How
round?
the cops get so back?
jeez.
How did-
Yeah, y'all leaning back. Y'all leaning hard as hell.
I think we.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. I guess I'm meant to lean for a reason.
Yeah.
I guess I'm meant to eat the mic for these seasons.
Yeah.
I can't just quit. I gotta spit. I gotta do things. I gotta make sure it hit.
Ooh.
I gotta talk real shit. Be legit. Internally telling myself don't quit.
Don't do that.
Yeah. Even though sometimes I'm tired.
Be
I
weird.
don't give a damn. I don't listen to sides. I
Ooh.
don't do anything. I know my empire is within. I'm building. I'm really inspired.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah. I just chill a little bit. Eat the beat. Astral Boyz in this dick.
Ooh.
We finna dip. We had to do this shit. It's only right for the lamb, for the pot, for everything. We just get lit. And we bring the levels here. So we really care. We don't really care. For the egotistic energy that's in there. It's just fair. Get rid of it. We don't really need it here. We out.
Out.
Hey.
Hey, Rick.
That nigga,
Boy.
he be on some herbo shit. He be on some herbo shit.
I mean, y'all can get it, the flame going. Golly, it's like your ass.
You be like, damn, he taking it. He
You
taking
see the
it.
ball bouncing on the
Yeah,
birds?
yeah.
Oh, you
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Bang.
I'm in a bad mood, and I'm feeling shrewd, and I'm finna glue ya eyelids shut. Put the knife in you,
Yeah.
let it twist up, get you messed up, get you messed up, yeah. Pick your chest up,
Yeah.
Well, pick your chest up, the jewels inside, the fools inside, and we gon' ride. Gorillas outside, you better get the banana clip, don't let the damn banana split. Split your damn banana split like Mario, cars and shit. Hey, my daughter on me and she got the clip too. I said, Paisley, don't do him like that. He's 6'2". She said, I'm for what? I'm for something like 3 something. I hit him in his knee something. I'm like the nigga see something. Hey, Paisley, get the knife out now. She dancing, and we dancing on this corpse. We wildin' out. Hey,
golly.
Paisley,
Don't like that, man.
I got your back. Yeah, watch him coming. Okay. Never lack. No.
Hey.
Yeah, we riding. Yeah. Your daddy on the right. Yeah. We finna come through. Okay. The Astral Boyz is out of sight. Let's go. Okay. Good time. Yeah, but I'm so happy to
What?
do this shit again.
Yeah.
Golly, for
It's gonna
real,
be some
man.
cool ass clips.
Astral Boyz, welcome back.
Welcome back, man. We back like we never left.
Yes, sir,
Also-
yes, sir.
We got a great announcement to make. We got some big things coming.
Yep. Be ready.
Be ready.
Finna take over the world.
You know, one individual at a time. You know, that's all it is.
We've been saying that for a little while now.
Bro, I
But
say
while we
happens
were on the
always.
hiatus,
Bro, I didn't promise niggas shirts from Low Road Glam. It's okay. It happens.
it's coming though.
It happens.
And when we say it's gonna be powerful and it's for the community, that's exactly what we mean.
For real.
The same reason why we're doing this podcast. We're
Yep.
bringing something special to the people directly, and I'm excited for y'all to be a part of it because it's
For real.
gonna hopefully and it will change a lot of people's lives for the better.
Facts.
Yeah, we really care for real. We here. We just putting love in the air for real.
Much love, y'all.
For real, for real.
Tune in next time. Shout out the what's after trifecta?
The quadra.
Shout out the gang, man. Road Glam, those guys,
Golly.
XX, whatever, man.
Much love to
Astral,
everybody
peace
affiliated
and love.
with it.
Hey, man, we up.
For real.
It's the mafia.
man.
No, I'm
For
playing.
real.
Look, it's the mob. All right, man. Thanks for watching. Going to like his cousin's house. I'm just sitting out in the house sleep. Wake up in the house. Like, oh, Saturday gone.
Waiting in the car.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck.
Said a little bit.
Bro, yeah. I said, whole Saturday burnt up, man.
You hopping on the mic next time, please?
You gonna rap, baby?
Oh.
Hopefully we rub off on you. She come grab the mic and push me out the way. Look!
I've been telling y'all.
Okay.
That last round we hyped up, she was like,
Yeah, look.